Give the Katha. Hare Krishna. Welcome to all of you. ISKCON Silicon Valley, this Sunday program, the last program of this year, 2025. Can't believe, huh? Okay, we'll sing a bhajan. Prabhuji, can you put the Krishna jinka naam hai? Vaishnav Tushni wants to play Mridanga. Maybe get Mridanga to Vijay Prabhu, he can play a little. Or, okay. Are you comfortable singing this song? Oh, Hare Krishna. Jai Ho. Jai Jai Shri Prabhupada ki. कृष्णा जिनका नाम है, गोकुल जिनका धाम है। ऐसे श्री भगवान को मेरे बारंबार प्रणाम है। यशोदा जिनकी मैया है, नंद जी बापैया है। ऐसे श्री गोपाल को मेरे बारंबार प्रणाम है। ऐसे श्री गोपाल को मेरे बारंबार प्रणाम है। राधा जिनकी जाया है, अद्भुत जिनकी माया है। अद्भुत जिनकी माया है। ऐसे श्री घन श्याम को मेरे बारंबार प्रणाम है। ऐसे श्री घन श्याम को मेरे बारंबार प्रणाम है। लूटा लूटा दधी माखन खायो, ग्वाला बाला संग धेनु चरायो। ग्वाला बाला संग धेनु चरायो। ऐसे लीला धाम को मेरे बारंबार प्रणाम है। बारंबार प्रणाम है। द्रुपद सुत को लाज बचायो, ग्रह से गज को फंड छुड़ायो। लाज बचायो, ग्रह से गज को फंड छुड़ायो। ऐसे कृपा धाम को मेरे बारंबार प्रणाम है। ऐसे कृपा धाम को मेरे बारंबार प्रणाम है। कुरु पांडव को युद्ध मचायो, अर्जुन को उपदेश सुनायो। पांडव को युद्ध मचायो, अर्जुन को उपदेश सुनायो। ऐसे दीनानाथ को मेरे बारंबार प्रणाम है। प्रणाम है। ऐसे दीनानाथ को मेरे बारंबार प्रणाम है। ऐसे दीनानाथ को मेरे बारंबार प्रणाम है। 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 जय जय श्री श्री कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की। We'll not sing the second part, we'll do maybe in between if you have time, okay? Thank you. Let's chant the Mangalacharan. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjanasalakaya Chaksurunmilitam Yenai Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaham. Sri Chaitanya Manobhistam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadabhyam Dadati Sapadantikam. Vandeham Sri Guru Sri Uttapada Kamalam Sri Gurun Vaishnavamsa Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunath Nitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Sri Visakha Nitamsa. He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Deenabandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastute. तप्त कांचन गौरंगे राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। मुखं करोति वाचालं पंगुं लंघयति गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुदिनतारिणं। परमानंद माधवमीश्वरम श्री चैतन्य देवम। हरे कृष्णा, प्लीज रिपीट आफ्टर मी। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। So I would like to suggest that we'll recite together chapter 12 Bhagavad Gita. Could you please put it in the presentation mode? Charanmaya Prabhu. Chapter 12, first you put the Sanskrit, then Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Okay. So we'll chant together. Okay. So this is called devotional service, or in Sanskrit it's called Bhakti Yoga. Arjuna uvacha evam satata yuktaye bhaktastam paryupasate ये चापि अक्षरम अव्यक्तम तेषां के योग वित्तमाहा। श्री भगवानुवाच मयि आवेश्य मनो ये मां नित्ययुक्ता उपासते श्रद्धाय पर्युपेतास्ते मे युक्ता तमा मतः। ये त्वक्षरमनिर्देश्यम् अव्यक्तं पर्युपासते सर्वत्र गम अचिन्त्यं च कूटस्थं अचलं ध्रुवम्। संयमेन्द्रियाग्रामं सर्वत्र समबुद्धया ते प्राप्नुवन्ति माम् एव सर्वभूता हि ते रताः। क्लेशाधिकतरस्तेषाम् अव्यक्तसक्तचेतसाम् अव्यक्तहि गतिर्दुःखं देहावद्भिरवाप्यते ये तु सर्वाणि कर्माणि मयि सन्न्यासमत्पराः अनन्येनैव योगेन मां ध्यायन्त उपासते तेषामहं समुद्धार्ता मृत्युसंसारसागरात् भवामि न चिरात् पार्थ मयि आवेशितचेतसाम् मयि एव मनोऽध्वष्ट मयि बुद्धिं निवेशय निवेश्यसि मयि एव अत ऊर्ध्वं न संशयः अथ चित्तं समाधातुं न शक्नोषि मयि स्थिरम् अभ्यासयोगेन ततो माम् इच्छाप्तुं धनञ्जय अभ्यासेऽपि असमर्थोऽसि मत्कर्म परमो भव मदर्थम् अपि कर्माणि कुर्वं सिद्धिम् अवाप्स्यसि अथेतादपि अशक्तोऽसि कर्तुं मद्योगमाश्रितः सर्वकर्मफलत्यागं ततः कुरु यतात्मवान् श्रेयो हि ज्ञानमभ्यासात् ज्ञानध्यानं विशिष्यते ध्यानत्कर्मफलत्यागस्त्यागत् शान्तिरनन्तरम् अवेस्तसर्वभूतानां मैत्रकरुणा एव च निर्मम निरहङ्कार समदुःखसुखशान्ति सन्तुष्ट सततं योगी यतात्मा दृढनिश्चयः मय्यर्पिता मनोबुद्धिर्यो मद्भक्तः समे प्रियः यस्मन्न द्विजते लोको लोकान्न द्विजते च य हर्षमर्षभयोद्वेगे मृत्युयश च मे प्रियः अनपेक्षा शुचिर्दक्ष उदासीनो गता व्यथः सर्वारंभ परित्यागी यो मद्भक्तः समे प्रियः ये नारिष्यति न द्वेष्टि न शोचति न काङ्क्षति शुभाशुभ परित्यागी भक्तिमान् समे प्रियः समशत्रौ च मित्रे च तथा मानपमानयो शीतोष्ण सुखदुःखेषु समसङ्गविवर्जितः तुल्यनिन्दास्तुतिर्मौनी सन्तुष्टो येन केनचित् निकेतस्थितमतिर्भक्तिमान् मे प्रियो नरः ये तु धर्मामृतम् इदं यथोक्तं पर्युपासते श्रद्धना मत्परमा भक्तास्त्वतीव मे प्रियः हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. Can you move the English one? Just the translation. Could someone read 5? Vijay Prabhu, can you give the microphone? Read the first 5. 4 people.
Hare Krishna. This is text 1, devotional service. Arjuna inquired, which are considered to be more perfect, those who are always properly engaged in your devotional service, or those who worship the impersonal Brahman, the unmanifested?
5.
From 5 verses.
Yeah.
The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, those who fix their minds on my personal form and are always engaged in worshiping me with great and transcendental faith are considered by me to be the most perfect. But those who fully worship the unmanifest, that which lies beyond the perception of the senses, the all-pervading, inconceivable, unchanging, fixed and immovable, the impersonal conception of the absolute truth, by controlling the various senses and being equally disposed to everyone, such persons engaged in the welfare of all at last achieve me. For those whose minds are attached to the unmanifested impersonal feature of the Supreme, advancement is very troublesome. To make progress in that discipline is always difficult for those who are embodied.
Thank you. Mataji, can you read next 5? Vicky.
But those who worship me, giving up all their activities unto me and being devoted to me without deviation, engaged in devotional service and always meditating upon me, having fixed their minds upon me, O son of Pritha. For them I am the swift deliverer from the ocean of birth and death. Just fix your mind upon me, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and engage all your intelligence in me. Thus you will live in me always, without a doubt. My dear Arjuna, O winner of wealth, if you cannot fix your mind upon me without deviation, then follow the regulative principles of Bhakti Yoga. In this way, develop a desire to attain me. If you cannot practice the regulations of Bhakti Yoga, then just try to work for me, because by working for me, you will come to the perfect stage. If, however, you are unable to work in this consciousness of me, then try to act giving up all results of your work and try to be self-situated.
Thank you. Can somebody read the next 5? Yeah.
If you cannot take to this practice, then engage yourself in the cultivation of knowledge. Better than knowledge, however, this meditation, and better than meditation is renunciation of the fruits of action. For by such renunciation one can attain peace of mind. One who is not envious but is a kind friend to all living entities, who does not think himself as a proprietor and is free from false ego, who is equal in both happiness and distress, who is tolerant, always satisfied, self-controlled, and engage in devotional service with determination, his mind and intelligence fixed on me, such devotee of mine is very clear to me. He by whom no one is put into difficulty and who is not disturbed by anyone, who is equipresent with happiness and distress, fear and anxiety is very dear to me.
Okay, thank you. Can someone read the last one? You want to read?
My devotee who is not dependent on the ordinary course of activities, who is pure, expert, without cares, free from all pains, and not striving for some result, is very dear to me. One who neither rejoices nor grieves, who neither laments nor desires, and who renounces both auspicious and inauspicious things, such a devotee is very dear to me. One who is equal to friends and enemies, who is equipoised in honor and dishonor, heat and cold, happiness and distress, fame and infamy, who is always free from contaminating association, always silent and satisfied with anything, who doesn't care for any residence, who is fixed in knowledge and who is engaged in devotional service, such a person is very dear to me. Those who follow this imperishable path of devotional service and who completely engage themselves with faith, making me the supreme goal, are very, very dear to me.
Thank you. Thank you for being there in the chapter 12, the 20 verses. So, in connections with the Bhagavad Gita, as you know, Bhagavad Gita has 18 chapters, and the middle chapter is like the Bhakti Yoga, and this is the last chapter of the Bhakti Yoga. So, first 6 chapters, he talks about karma leads to bhakti, and this 7 to 12, he talks about bhakti itself, and 13 to 18 is Gyan leads to bhakti. Now, in this one also, in this 20th verses, you might have observed, there are 3 categories. Just Krishna is finished in 11th chapter, the universal form. Because Arjuna wants to know and Krishna wants to exhibit his the omnipotencies and powerfulness, how he is pervasive in all around the world. Then he showed him the universal form to Arjuna. That is called Vishwarupa. Have you seen Mahabharata serial, the movies? You have seen the Vishwarupa. So by continuing the Vishwarupa, then Krishna is explaining, so the doubt comes when you see the Vishwarupa. So definitely the natural inclinations of question is whether it is essential to focus on the impersonal. So there is no impersonal form. There is no such as impersonal form of Krishna. It is impersonal form or impersonal feature of the absolute truth. The personal feature of the absolute truth is Krishna himself. The impersonal feature of the absolute truth is what? So that's the one he is saying in the first few verses. And then Krishna is establishing the conclusive part of what is superior. And then last almost 9 verses or 10 verses, he talks about the qualities of a person who is very dear to Krishna. So that means he has given clearly on what the path of measure is. And one verses, I don't know, it's a 4 or 5 verse number. It says that the path klesha adhikatara. I think, can you go to text 5? Scroll up. Yeah, that's the one. Let's repeat, okay? Klesho adhikataras sam abhyakta sakta chetasam abhyakta hi gatir dukkham dehavadbhir avapyate. So it says klesha means trouble, adhikatara means very much, tesam of them, abhyakta to the unmanifested, asakta is attached, chetasam of those whose minds, abhyakta toward the unmanifested, he suddenly, gatihi progress, dukkham with trouble, deha badbhi by the embodied, avapyate is achieved. So it says, for those whose minds are attached to the unmanifested impersonal feature of the Supreme, advancement is very troublesome. To make progress in that discipline is always difficult for those who are embodied. So Krishna himself is saying, those whose minds are attached to the unmanifested impersonal feature. Just like sometime you see, what is unmanifested? Let me tell you. Maybe you might have seen many movies like Dracula or something like that, right? Or a Hindi movie called, there are many movies they make where it's a ghost. So that's why they will come, they do not have a body, like gross body, but they have a subtle body. But there is a living being. So when they come, their life is very troublesome because they do not have body, they have desire. The desire to enjoy, but they cannot do anything. The desire to do many things. But the subtleness is there. So they try to embody into some other body to get that enjoyment. You follow? So maybe you might have heard about somebody who was haunted by a ghost. Have you been to the Winchester, the mystery house? Anyone? No? It's nearby, 10 miles from here. You have been? Yeah? He just raising hand? Okay, out of. So even few years ago, 10 years ago, I used to live just a mile away from the mystery house, Winchester Mystery House. So they say that the lady who built that house, it's very interesting. So many rooms and so deeply connected in each other. It's like a marvelous palace. Maybe it's a big one. And by the time when he left her body, she's attached to this building that she did not leave. She remained as a ghost in that house. So they make it a Winchester Mystery House. So people even saw her presence in that house. By the window goes here and there, and various symptoms of things. The candle goes light, and they announce also they are giving some X amount of money if you stay one night, something like that. Earlier 10, 15 years ago. But right now I think somehow the ghost is liberated. I believe so. Not much of actions going on, but the mystery house is there. If you want to explore, you can definitely go and see. It's one of the one. The reason I brought this point is to just give an analogy of understanding what is an impersonal from a perspective of not having. It doesn't mean that God in impersonal form is like a ghost. No, not that. So the impersonal feature means the senses are there, the intelligence is there, and the mind is there, but the gross body is not there. So when it is not there, because it's an unfulfilled desire in that body, people who commit suicide, who does things, so they took such kind of ghostly form in order to complete this cycle, the remaining cycle of their tenure. Let's say they are supposed to live 85 years and they committed suicide in 65 years. So 20 years they have to live in that like that till the time they get another body. So, when Arjuna saw the Vishwarupa form, the universal form, what happens? Naturally, the question would ask that whether the whole system you showed me is better for me to concentrate or meditate upon those impersonal feature of you. Then Krishna immediately, in the next verses, he is clarifying Arjuna, and who is saying he himself is declaring. Just like we went to a few days ago, our Bhakti farm, Yamuna Mataji, she has a cows right in Monterey. And she said, don't follow Google, follow my ways. Go this way and go this way. And why? Because it is easier. Because if you follow the Mr. Google, you'll be in a troublesome path. That means you follow it is not that you cannot reach it, but after multi-endeavor and crooked routes, and you can enter into the hilly areas and end up maybe problem if you are not an expert driver. But by going through the personal guidance of the owner, when you go, then you attain to her destination easily. So exactly, Krishna is saying himself, he is the persons to be achieved, right? The ultimate yoga, the things which is getting through Krishna. He is the one you'll get. And by going through this process, Krishna has differentiated here that it will be klesha. What is the difference between two words he has mentioned here? Klesha and dukkha. Klesha is likely troublesome. Klesha means, let's say you are having, holding two buckets, and somebody puts you on the top another pot, or you put a bag on you, then it's a klesha adhikatara, right? That is klesha. Dukkha is likely distress. You likely lost in stocks. Maybe, I don't know, based on some 40% your stocks goes down. Or people are nowadays having problem because of this current government H1B immigration problem, right? They gone to India for stamping, and then they say that we are not giving you visa. US government saying it's like it's not a klesha, it's a dukkha, because it's a misery. Because they have their house, half of the family is here, and half of the family is there. Some guy was put into India, and she was not even a citizen of India. She left India 200 years ago, like 10 generations. She lived in Africa because she looked like an Indian. So the dumping said, I don't know anybody here, because neither I speak the language nor I eat idli and sambar. None of the things. But that is likely more miserable conditions. So the miserable conditions also created by other living beings. But here Krishna himself is saying that whose minds are attached to this unmanifested, because nowadays it is very easy to sell these topics of unmanifested, nirakarbad, nirvishesbad, and formlessbad easily, so that people think that we are doing intelligence. They think you are unintelligent till the time you are worshipping the form. You become intelligent when you worship the unmanifested impersonal form. But Krishna never mentioned anywhere else. He mentioned anything? Let's read the translation again. He's saying, repeat after me, for those whose minds are attached to the unmanifested, impersonal feature of the Supreme, advancement is very troublesome. To make progress in that discipline is always difficult for those who are embodied. So in this one, just like we know, the Gita Mahatmya speaks about glories of each chapters. There are 18 chapters. Each chapter has a different glories, and Gita Mahatmya is spoken by Mahesh, means Lord Shiva to Parvati. And in another conversation also, it is a conversation between Vishnu and Mahalakshmi. So in both these cases, the essential truth is coming from there. So chapter 12 especially glorifies, just like, Sarva Panisada Gavo, Dugdha Gopal Nandana, Parthavaksa Sudhira Bhakta, Dugdham Gitam Ratam Mahat. So just we know, Lord Shiva is saying that all these Upanishads, they are likely the cows. And Parthavaksa Sudhira Bhakta, like Partha is likely, the Arjuna is likely the calf, and which is drinking. The milk is the Gita, which is coming as a result. If you have a cow and a calf, what is the result? The milk. And by milk, you again transform into yogurt, ghee, and sandesh, and all the things which you offer to the Lordship. But those respective, the things which is coming up in Gita Upanishads, which is conversation between Lord Shiva and Mother Parvati, and he talks about the glories of chapter 12. And the glories of the chapter 12, especially there is Kolhapur. Kolhapur, anyone from Kolhapuri? Kolhapur is famous for the shoes, right? Chappal. Kolhapuri chappal. Do you know anyone? Anyone nearby that area? Nobody is Kolhapuri? Anyway, so Kolhapur was a very famous, there was a Brahmin remained to stay. And when he was chanting Vedic mantras and all, those areas are like very advanced. And one time the king had some issues because he was performing an Astameda Yajna and the horse was stolen. So they have to find out the horse. So they asked the Brahmin, just like in Srimad Bhagavatam 4th canto, you know the chapter of Prithu Maharaj Indra stole the horse of Prithu Maharaj. Prithu Maharaj was doing 100 horse sacrifice. How many? By doing 100 horse sacrifice, what he become? You become Indra. Anybody does 100 sacrifice, that means they are supposed to sit in the throne of the King of Heaven. Anybody becomes 100 times Varnashram Dharma perfectly, he is also qualified to be residents of Brahmaloka. So 100 horse sacrifice, you don't know what is horse sacrifice. Do you know what is horse sacrifice? It's not like getting a horse and kill him. That's not a horse sacrifice. Was it, damn, I have 100 horse in my stable and I can get it and tuck, 99. Then where is Indra is not coming? So you need to know that. Horse sacrifice means you are really declaring war, and just like no more king, right? We are declaring the king, no more king. So you are declaring yourself as the king of the world. Yes. Use the microphone.
Do you mean it as the Ashwamedha Yagnam?
Yes.
Okay.
That's the horse sacrifice, Aswamedha Yajna, Gomedha Yajna, so Bhajapeya Yajna, and there are Parijata Yajna. There are like various types of yajnas are there. So in the Kali Yuga, these are Varjitam. Aswamedha Yajna and Gomedha, cow sacrifice, horse sacrifice, is prohibited in this age of Kali. There are 5 things. So this is one of them. But nevertheless, when the horse sacrifice, the horse was stolen, then the king asked the Brahmin, hey, could you help me find out? Then they recited the mantra, and even all the demigods are coming like this, trembling, because these mantras are very powerful. When they recite, they get the results. By the time everyone, then he said, what do you want? Because they have to give a reward. No, the horse is stolen and please get it for us. And they get the horse for him. When they got the horse, immediately the king has a faith in him, isn't it? It's a renewed faith that you gave me the horse, so I develop faith, trust in you. So they asked, oh, then king, after the yajna is finished, then he said, oh, I saw your power. Could you help me? My father, he is not embodied, he may be haunted or did not achieve this final destination of his life. I know I'm getting a dream, things are happening. So could you bring him back life? Then the Brahmins, they arrange this mantra and then they perform the yajnas. And the king, his father, he attained liberations by performing. Then the king was very much interested, what kind of mantra you are chanting? What is the secret of success? People say, right? When you go and book distribution, you see that, oh, you are looking like effulgent. What is your secret of success? Because you are chanting Hare Krishna. That is our secret of success. So he's saying, what is your secret of success? And he said, we're chanting the 12th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. This 12th chapter we chanted, all of you. Now you can see that wake up the soul, go and somebody dead, not go to Kabristan, cemetery and chant this mantra. Wake up, may not happen. Okay, experiment. But nevertheless, this is so powerful. Each chapter in each one, and Lord Shiva himself declared that anybody even chants full verses, whole chapter, or a whole verse, or even a partly, even in this fifth one, it is a klesha adhikatara. You just say klesha, that much, still he will get rewards like liberation until that point. It's a package reward. Anybody go to any bank, anywhere else, they don't give you. Oh, you want to open a checking account, you'll get 0.5%. Oh, you want to give $100,000 deposit, fixed. Oh, we'll give you 2%. Oh, you wanted to give $500,000, a premium account, we'll give you. So there is a gradations of package, right? As you do, so you go. But Bhagavad Gita, there is no gradation of package. As I said, it's not like 500 full sloka you recited, but it is given you a chance that you recite a little verse from Bhagavad Gita, then also you get liberation. That much powerful statement by a pure devotee of Lord Krishna, which is Lord Shiva, which is affirmed in Gita Mahatmya, which is extracted from a Puran called Padma Puran, which is given as an authentic evidence for all of us to develop faith in the Bhagavad Gita. And that Shiva is saying something which is very affirmative. What is saying? Eko deva devaki putreva, ekam sastram devaki putrevam, eka mantra tasya namaniyani, karmapi ekam tasya devasya seva. And Lord Shiva, he's saying the same commandment. What that is mean? There is only one God, which is Devakaputra, which is Vasudeva, Lord Krishna. Ekam Sastram, Devakaputra. Who is the Eka Sastram? This Sastra. What is the name called? Bhagavad Gita. And spoken by Padmanavasya Mukhasya. This Bhagavad Gita. And Eko mantra tasya namaniyani. What is the mantra? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Karma pi ekam tasya devasya seva. That means devotional service is the only and only ways. There is only one service. And that's why this chapter, only one chapter in Bhagavad Gita called devotional service or bhakti yoga. I gave a couple of years ago a lecture on called Darpan Shastra, which I have developed a kind of a thesis paper. So Darpan Shastra is like Darpan is like mirror, right? You go and so you see your image. So this book Bhagavad Gita had been also Darpan Shastra, like 9. And each question is answered in the opposite side of this Bhagavad Gita. And that is also logically concluded. It's very incongruent. So I've given 5-10 different notes on the Darpan Shastra. So Darpan Shastra means Bhagavad Gita can be perceived or seen in various ways. Just like the questions and answer in life, people go to see what? Bhrigu Samhita. Have you heard about this? Nadi Vidya. They go and watch, they go to the person. And Bhrigu Samhita is never tells wrong about anyone else. So if you, let's say you are a person, if you have not gone and seen, that means you are not destined to see your paper. There is persons you can go and see, open the Bhrigu Samhita, there will be page on your name and that will be exactly the destination which is given as a commandment of fortune. That what is given to you. Just like a person in Prabhupada time, when Prabhupada is doing a morning walk, and somebody was telling to Prabhupada, he was saying, oh Prabhupada, we met a person, he was giving example of a book distribution. He said one lawyer, he's going in an airport, and someone met him, he said, okay, take this $5, this will bring you fortune. Well, anyway, he got it, $5. And by the time he got into the plane to Las Vegas, from New York to Las Vegas, and got in Las Vegas, he was in the airport. And then you find out a person, he gave a book to him. Hey, can you have the book? What book is? This is the Bhagavad Gita. He said, take this book. Okay, give this. Oh, I have this $5, which is the fortune. I have to buy a fortune. Las Vegas, you buy fortune means you put it in the gambling box, right? But the fortune is, by the time he landed there, and he gave and he said, okay, this $5 is fortune. Let's take this, Hare Krishna. Oh my God. Then he said, Hare Krishna. He was the lawyer. He was fighting for a lawsuit against ISKCON for Tamal Krishna Maharaj's parents on behalf. It's a long story short. But the providence is, Prabhupada is saying, Krishna is giving benedictions to the enemies, those who are even developing enmity towards Krishna himself. He is giving benedictions towards them. Somehow or other, people don't want to take it. It's round and robin. We are distributing books in, what is that called? Caramel Valley. And it's fully, they are their own island. It's like a king of their own island. Everybody home has 50 acres, 100 acres. They are like the king of their island. They don't talk each other. Nobody sees their fences. So when you are meeting, so some people are exposed to first time. What is Bhagavad Gita? And, at least when we have given them, they're happily accepting. Or then, so it's like a Bible. Okay. It's a Bible from India. Okay, let's say Bible from India. So sometimes people consider what it is. Is it an Eastern religion? Is it from India it is coming up? So no matter what their curiosity is there, as long as you give by seeing this picture, one person even asked, it's so fascinating because he said that his father, means they have stable and horses. Oh, I love the white horses. Then we try to converse. He said, well, that's why nowadays we are doing a motor car. And Mr. Ford, he said, no more motor car, I'll give motor car to everybody. Because only the king used to ride in horses and the chariot. When I grew up in my city in Orissa, Eastern Orissa, my grandfather used to say, there is a road which goes for the king only. The other road we go. Only the kings used to travel in the horse and the chariot, and the common man goes in the different place. Nowadays, everybody is a king. Vaisheshika Maharaj said that in Silicon Valley you are living, all of them are king. Because you are tapping your water, you are getting hot water. You are tapping your things in your mobile, you are getting a hot air in cold. It's like the kingly facilities. Generally, common man don't get in earlier days. But nowadays, every common man is a king. Isn't it? But think when we are getting the facilities, I was telling one person, he was saying, oh, why should you contribute in building temples? And I was telling, just look back 200 years ago. 200 years ago, when the temples in India was built by the kings or the prominent businessmen or whatsoever. The kings don't go collect money. Hey, give me money, give me money. They have enough money in the treasury. They build the entire thing. The people, only they come and broke coconuts. Common man. Common men don't help in building temples. They are not given that much of service opportunities. But as advancement, the kings are becoming like the common man. There are many kings, they are bankrupt. In India, those who are ancient kings, right, they are bankrupt. Some of them are. They don't have that much of money for a common man. What to speak of those who are king in Jaipur and other areas, they are not even that. Even Mark Zuckerberg, the guy, Facebook, and even the Google, Larry, they can buy them. They can buy the whole Singapore and Hong Kong. They are that much of rich. So what is the king? The king is here in technology. So the point I'm trying to say is, they can get the devotional service. Only you can get the devotional service a little bit, breaking your coconut, going to the temple and breaking your coconut. But now, in this age of advancement of Kali, you all are kings. You can contribute, be a partner, premium partner for TOVP, isn't it? Everybody pays something to TOVP. All of you are sponsor, gold sponsor, diamond sponsor, silver sponsor. Do you know what I mean? TOVP means Temple of Vedic Planetarium in Mayapur. We are building a big temple, chaired by Ambrish Prabhu. So we are able to participate in this movement, which is by contributing money Just like we bought this temple, there is $1 million wall outside. Have you seen? Many people have donated money, and based on their donations, the wall is there. That means it's a contribution by the community devotees who are coming to temples. They're donating, and the temple is built. So it was not purchased by a king. Right, Dilip Patel? It is purchased by the king. No, it's purchased by all of us as a community members, as devotees. So, Krishna has many times expounded this knowledge of Bhakti Yoga. Next few chapters, few texts, it talks about the qualities of a devotee. Means quality of a person who qualifies to be a devotee. Such as who is equal in all the cases, in happiness and unhappiness, sorrow and distress. There are more qualities which is offered by Krishna. So we should learn each of them, and gradually quality, just like verses, is peace of mind. Sometimes devotee asks, I'm not getting peace of mind after chanting 3 years. I said, peace of mind is not a peanuts. That you go in a theater hall and you buy, give me a popcorn, Bobby. And you get a popcorn easily. Easily, right? $5 you get a popcorn and you can watch. Or maybe peanut box in Smart and Final or Costco. So peace of mind is a grandeur culmination of the entirety of your turbulent mind. And this is called Siddhi, success. So we do not get those things. How do you get it? By practice. And how do you practice it? By constantly performing this chanting process, which is Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. I'll go to verse 12 and explain a little bit, and then we'll open up some discussion. Go to 12, Prabhuji. Okay. Thank you. Shreyo hi jnanam abhyasas jnanadhyanam visishyate dhyanat karma phala tyagas tyagas shantir anantaram. Shreya means better. Jnanam means knowledge. Abhyasat means practice, then practice. Jnanat, then knowledge. Dhyanam, meditation. Visishyate is considered better. Dhyanat, then meditation. Karma phalatyaga, renunciation of the results of fruitive action. And tyagat, by such renunciation. Shanti is peace. Anantaram means thereafter. Let's read the translation. Can you scroll down? Okay. Can somebody read the translation?
If you cannot take to this practice, then engage yourself in the cultivation of knowledge. Better than knowledge, however, is meditation, and better than meditation is renunciation of the fruits of action. For by such renunciation, one can attain peace of mind.
So then you can go backward. No, in that one, in Darpan Shastra, it says you go backward. That means peace of mind is attained by renunciation. Have you done any renunciation? If you have not done renunciation, why are you asking peace of mind then? You are attached. Then, if you are attached mind, how can you get peace of mind? Isn't it? And then renunciation. Then you do meditation. Have you done meditation? We call mantra meditation. Meditation. Then the backward is knowledge. And the backward is the practice of this system, which is impersonal practice sometimes also called. So now, at least you take a step. Knowledge, better than knowledge is what? The answer is there. Better than knowledge is? And better than meditation is? Renunciation. And by such renunciation, peace of mind. Peace of mind is the result things we are looking for, isn't it? So here, let's understand what do you mean by knowledge? Can somebody explain? What is the meaning of? They use the microphone. Give it to Prabhuji.
There are two types of knowledge. One is the knowledge of the soul and the knowledge of the Lord. The knowledge of the Lord can be impersonal or personal.
Thank you. Yes. Knowledge of matter also, which is bhautik knowledge, and adhyatmic knowledge, as Prabhuji mentioned, adhyatmic knowledge also, Atma Gyan, Brahma Gyan, and Bhagavan Gyan. So, in the Atma Gyan means you are conscious that you are a spirit soul. There are people who are conscious about that. And then it comes to the secondary stage of Brahma Gyan. So, knowledge is, one is theoretical knowledge, empirical knowledge, and then practical knowledge. Or it's called applied spirituality. So sometimes people say what is the point of learning that much? I'm not going to apply it. Right? But it is not a question of learning that much or not. Because you don't know that you may be in a situation where that knowledge can be useful. The tools and applications which is there around, we never know, that can be useful. When you are in a jungle, you don't know. Your torchlight may be useful there, isn't it? Or your Starlink, if you are taking, maybe the signal would be useful there if you get lost. So, etc., etc. There are various useful things. So, it is better to learn those attributes, what is meaningful as a knowledge. Knowledge is also sets of informations which is constitutes in a logical form to make a conclusive outcome. So let's say, in this room I say that, as in philosophically I can say that we are discussing about a spiritual subject of the chapter 12, which is a part of Bhagavad Gita, part of Mahabharata, part of etc. So this is also coming from a standard knowledge. Now the question is, the application of knowledge means when you are learning this one, application means, okay, I am doing a meditation. Means what is the superior of the meditation is? Renunciation. And what is renunciation means? Use the microphone.
Means sacrifice or giving up.
Sacrifice or giving up something. Something you have, but sometimes you say they don't belong to anything. So let's say you are sacrificing. What you can sacrifice? What do you love more? Possessions. Your car. If somebody asks, a beggar asks on the street, can you give? No. So you can't sacrifice. But let's say your mom asked, can you give? Probably yes. So, but that can be considered renunciation. That is likely, again, you are giving a charity which is Shreya, right? Prayer. Means because you like it. Because you met a person recently, a month ago, and he said, Prabhu, can you give some donations to temple? Charity. I'm doing a lot. What you are doing? I bought watch and iPhone for my wife and this. Well, that is not charity, Prabhu. Yes, I paid for my educations to my kids. I said, that's not charity. That's your duty to buy. You cannot say that I buy burger for myself. That's a charity for my body. That's your natural duty, isn't it? Charity means which you do for the community, which you do for the public welfare, which you do for a temple, a society, or some community welfare activities. That's a charity. So similarly, as he described, that it's easy to give something which is dear to me. But there are great personalities like, you wanted to hear some names? Like Karna. Have you heard about the name? So Karna doesn't care, is your mom or my cousin or my relative. In the morning he goes to Yamuna river, he takes morning oblations, and the sun rises, he offers prayer to the sun, his father, and after that he gives charity. It doesn't matter. A beggar comes, say, give me your land, 10 acres. You give me your life, they will give it. That is the highest charity. That's why it's called Danabir. Renunciation is the difference in charity is, renounce means you're renouncing for a better purpose. I'm renouncing iPhone. Means if you say for 1 week, or I'm renouncing my own car because of traffic in Delhi, if you're saying, okay, I'm renouncing my car because the air pollution is so bad, I'm going in a public transport. That is likely you are sacrificing something for a higher cause. You got it? That is like a renunciation. But let's say renouncing, okay, I'm renouncing carb for 5 days. That is for your body. That's for a health conscious. It is there, but it is not a high degree of renunciation. So renunciation is much more applicable or valuable when there is a commandment. Commandment means, let's say, when Krishna and his Sudama, they are in Sandipani's Gurukul. When the Guru said to go and collect woods, it was a stormy night like here. It is not like exactly, but it was an extremely stormy night in Sandipani Muni's ashram. They all went to collect woods because it is a commandment of their Guru. So it doesn't matter all inconveniences you take to fulfill the desire of the spiritual master. And then they are stuck in the night. You know the story? They got stuck in the night, Sudama and Krishna, because of flood all around. And the Guru was in very anxiety that where my 2 boys gone. The next day they arrived. So there is a obligation of Krishna and Sudama on that day, because Sudama also gave some peanuts from his pocket to Krishna in the night. So nevertheless, the renunciation which comes, Prabhupada gave also in an example as austerity and renunciation in Juhu temple when he was building. Tamal Krishna Goswami Maharaj came to Prabhupada and said, we can't stay here because there is no running water, we are Westerners. How can we go bathroom? There is no running water. In India you can go bathroom, people go all around. But they are Westerners. I said, we are not used to such system. Then Prabhupada, one word, you don't want to be purified by performing austerity for the pleasure of your spiritual master? One sentence that transforms. One sentence. Because they have gone through such level of deepness. Just like when he was traveling, Tamal Krishna Goswami Maharaj was traveling for collecting for Vrindavan temple money. And he went to a city in Indore. There is Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh. Indore or Bhopal, I don't know, one city in Madhya Pradesh. He and few sannyasis that time, they went to collect money from a big businessman. And the businessman saw them. And he was a little bit a mischievous businessman, and they are there. Oh, that was a hot day, an India hot day, you know. Oh, it's a very hot day. You guys feeling hot, right? He says, yes, we are feeling hot and thirsty. Oh, really? Do you want to drink limca? Then that guy got limca. Limca, you know, limca is a, what do you call, Sprite in America. So that's the limca Sprite. When he got it, what he did, he got bottles, they are very happy that he's offering. But that guy, what he did is, he poured on their head. All the limca. Then he said, your thirst is quenched. Because they are serving Prabhupada in the movement and they did not protest or retaliate such misconduct, they remained calm and quiet. And finally the guy was, saw their austerity, that these people I am mistreating anyway. It's a mistreatment, right? But they are not protesting. He gave a lot of money to them. And Tamal Krishna Maharaj in his diary, he was to say, this is likely, we're renouncing our bodily comfort, taking austerity for the pleasure of spiritual master. If somebody does, then you come here, Prabhu, I'm not going book distribution forever because he put me a limca in my body. Do you want to go again? No. But you have to learn from such an exalted devotees like them, how they have done devotional service for pleasure of Prabhupada. Because by doing a little bit advancement, then they feel more complete. So there are many instances you can see that Prabhupada has given the devotees, just like one example which said in New Vrindavan, when Prabhupada visited, how many have been to New Vrindavan? Only one person? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Very less, very countable. Oh, that's not fair. We should all visit New Vrindavan temple. So anyway, when New Vrindavan temple, there is an old Vrindavan where first started, Prabhupada bought this land. It was started there. And then the New Vrindavan, which is actually the deities installed. So New Vrindavan when came, the old Vrindavan was still worshipped. Radhanath Maharaj used to worship there. That's Vrindavan Nath. And he had a desire that Prabhupada would come visit the old Vrindavan. But Kirtananand Maharaj was the head of New Vrindavan, and he would say, no, Prabhupada, it will be difficult to go and visit the old temple. But nevertheless, Radhanath Maharaj came, he said, okay, I will come with a small picture of Vrindavan Nath and show to Prabhupada, and then we'll go back. Then after this one meeting, so Radhanath Maharaj met Prabhupada, and then he showed the picture, 8 by 12, whatever it is, the picture of. And Prabhupada, then he was saying Prabhupada used to stay there when the first temple was built. Then Kirtananand Maharaj saying, yeah, but it will be too difficult. Then he said, I want to go then. So Radhanath Maharaj was so happy because that's what his desire to bring Prabhupada to the old temple, because he was a pujari and cook for many, many years, almost 15, 20 years. Decade, 12 years before he moved to India. So when he was there, then Prabhupada said, no, you have a jeep, I'll go in a jeep. Then Kirtananand, no, it will be too difficult. Nowadays there is a road. Last year I went there, New Vrindavan. I visited the old temple, and we can see how the people have remained there. It's a one floor, and the second floor is there, and 30 brahmachari used to sleep there, and there is no sleep because 30 people or 20 people sitting in a one row is like this much of hall. One person has to go to bathroom, means he has to cross. Let's say the 15th guy goes, then he will cross the tick, tick, tick. The guy has to get up, right? So it's austerity whole night, and it's very cold. So anyway, Prabhupada, when he said he wants to go, then they made all arrangement, and Radhanath Maharaj was there, and he said that when Prabhupada entered the room, they will do the Govindam Adipurusham. And all arrangement, but finally it happened, and Prabhupada visited. Radhanath Maharaj saw, and he was so satisfied. He was saying that was the success of my life. Just coming spiritual master to see your place, what you are doing, and attached to those things. So that is likely the devotional service, how the disciples has developed loving relationship with the spiritual master in connections with Krishna. So I stop here now and open up some reflections. Is it okay? Sounds good? Or you are feeling more sleepy mode? All right, so there's the microphone, right, Prabhuji? We have unlimited microphone? Ramanand Prabhu? A lot of microphones are there? So the microphones are there. So if you have any questions, if you have any reflections, you are most welcome to give your answer. If I am not able to do, dear most Vijay Prabhuji, that I will pass it on to him. He can answer. Please go ahead. Those who are online also, we request humbly. I know how to they post it. Some channel? Charunima Prabhuji, how do they ask question or reflection? Those who are online? Oh, they can, okay. No, I mean, some social media there, sorry, not only Zoom, but other things. But anyway, we are welcoming them. If they have any questions, they can put in the comment section if you are watching on Facebook or YouTube. Charanamaya Prabhu will monitor and we'll try our best to respond. Okay. Chaitanya Prabhuji, give a microphone back. Behind you.
Hare Krishna, Balimardana Prabhu. Very nice, enlightening class, and you shared about service to spiritual master Radhanath Mother's story, very inspiring. About the 12th chapter that we read, Prabhu, I have a question that Krishna said that people who worship the impersonal Brahman, at last they achieve me. So, in what form those people actually realize and achieve Krishna?
Yes. So when Krishna says achieve me, means they will achieve in the form which is in a form. That means not in a Sahyajya Mukti rather than the personal liberations form. At last achieve me, just like we have 5 different types of liberation. One is the beginning, one is Sahyajya Mukti, which is merging in the absolute truth. So Prabhupada mentions many times, because those who are Brahmavadis, they merge into the absolute truth, because there is no spiritual activities, they again fall down. And by the time they fall down, they have realized that this is not going to help them. So they come back to the path of devotional service and they attain Him. I was giving an example, theoretical example today before, maybe you are not there in the beginning of the class. I mentioned that when I visited our Bhakti farm, Monterey, so Jamuna Mataji has given a directions that come, tick, 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 these 4 steps to come to my farm. Don't follow the Mr. Google. So if you follow Mr. Google, then you go in a rocky path and you can still attain the pace, right? But again, you never know. If it is a stormy or rainy season, there may be some danger. But if you follow the path which is offered, which is easy, ting, 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 we reach there. But I was wondering at the time when there is a directions, right, whether to follow Mr. Google or follow this one. I was thinking, shall I follow it? Then my wife said, don't follow. Follow. So that means, similarly, impersonalism also exactly, we are adamant to follow the path we establish as an ideals in our heart. The reason is, Prabhupada says, what is the meaning of impersonalism? The meaning of impersonalism is we are envious towards Krishna. We are envious to listen to the glories of the Krishna. I was one time in India, not fighting but kind of arguing with another impersonalist. He was giving a class and he was saying, look, these people, followers of Narayana, what happens if Narayana comes here with 4 hands? They will run away. I said, they will not run away, you will run away. I am not run away. You will run away. You talk about yourself. Because we know who Narayana is. Because you think he's a ghost, you'll run away. He's saying the ghost. We don't see Narayana as the ghost. When Prahlad Maharaj saw Narsimha Dev, did he run away? No, there is a loving affection. When a baby calf, the cub of a lion, he or she did not run away by seeing terrific mom, but the deer, he will run away. So I was saying it is not about, that's what you do not know. And they are afraid that by seeing the 4-handed, they think that everybody has 2-handed form. Then how did you read Bhagavad Gita? In 11th chapter, what Krishna says? I have thousands of arms and legs, thousands of heads. What does it mean then? By Arjuna ran away in Vishwarupa? If Arjuna did not run away by seeing the Vishwarupa, and then again Krishna showed him the 4-handed form, then Arjuna was not satisfied, then he come to 2-handed form. So how come then he will run away? That is the incomplete knowledge, or they do not have faith in God. Do you think Krishna appeared and he will run away? We're happy that Krishna appeared in front of us, isn't it? Are you not happy? Who is not happy? Nobody. Everybody is happy. So we are devotees. So only people who are not happy are the demons. Because they will see Krishna as Sudarshan Chakra. Why is he holding Sudarshan Chakra? They will complain about that. Same guy was talking, why is he holding Sudarshan Chakra? Because he is defending himself. He is not defending himself. He can defend himself. He is showing me in a way that I have Sudarshan Chakra, and which can penetrate anywhere else, like cruise missile. It can kill anyone else. So that means it is giving me confidence. Be sure that nobody can harm you an inch if you are following, because God has 2 hands. What He has? Gada, He will crush you, and Sudarshan Chakra. That is for the protection of the devotees. So only demons will be afraid of those statements and those things. Make sense, Prabhu?
Yes, Prabhu. Thank you.
They will ultimately achieve the final liberations also. Okay. Anyone from our internet community? Okay, otherwise we'll go from... Anybody has any reflection? Yes. Can you use the microphone? No, that's okay. Not about you loudly. All our people are watching online. Can you help, Vicky? Yes.
Sorry, this question might be a universal question, which I'm kind of like maybe repeating. My question is, how do I not give power to the distractions and practice focus with consistency? I lack focus, and if I start focusing on something, I see that I lack consistency in it. I try to do japa, I try to do some mantra chanting and stuff. I start in a good way, couple of days, and then lose track of it. Something or the other is distracting me, or my work comes in between, or something I feel at that moment is more important. I get distracted and kind of like I procrastinate. I don't want to do that. Is there a way? I know there's no instant solution to it, but it brings me, it makes me go into a rabbit hole of guilt, and then I have to restart again. But then I don't want to do this continuously. I want to be on a path and continue on that, because the journey is long anyway. So I want to focus and practice what I'm supposed to do instead of being distracted every now and then.
Excellent question. So the distraction itself is a distraction, and how do you really focus on the distractions and do? As per the management theory, if you know, there are 5 ways to tackle such a problem. And one of them is called confronting, another is called withdrawing, another is called negotiating, things like that. So in such situations, if you are withdrawing yourself as a problem, Prabhupada gives very good example. He says, a rabbit, when a rabbit sees a coyote or a fox, what it does is, or a lion, what it does is, it closes his eyes, withdrawing. He said that mine will be gone, problem is gone. Problem is not solved by closing our eyes. So by withdrawing from a problem, we are not resolving a problem. So now the question is, shall I challenge the problem? Confrontation, that's called confrontation. Not always. So that's why it's called submissive prayer. Prayer works. Submissive prayer means, if you take on your own, if the same rabbit just not closing, but if submissively prayer to the Supreme Lord, the Lord is going to help me. The divinity is going to help me in those situations. Because you are not able to control yourself. So distraction, don't try to also assume that you are going to overcome a distraction in a day. It depends on the intensity of the distraction. Just like it is said in scientific experiment, a rat, when his baby is trapped, let's say it is in your attic, and a baby is trapped, the rat family is there, the rat cries for 3 days. After 3 days, they forget. But a calf, it will take for a year to forget before it gives a new birth. A cow giving a birth to a baby, and suppose a slaughterhouseman takes her baby, then the cow cries for that baby till he gets a new baby. But a human being, he doesn't or she doesn't forget such trauma throughout his or her life. So that's why it is called the intensity of the problem, and based on the intensity of the problem, the healing mechanism has to be proportionate. If you try for an intensity of the problem to a concentrated effort, you'll break apart. That means you are not bringing solution. You'll break apart and you'll even lose your faith in the system. So what it means? Time heals. So you have to not conquer the time, rather than approach in a submissive manner. Because the distraction will come no matter you are advancing or not. But the amount of intensity of the distraction will be reduced gradually. Krame bhavet prema. That means gradually you will come to the stage of prema. And the complete distraction is a siddhi. Siddhi means a mystic perfection. And that does not come automatically or just by whimsical chanting or by doing something, one or two instance. Abhyasa yoga yuktenam chetasa nannagamina paramam purusham divyam yati parthana chintayan. Bhagavan Krishna is saying anuchintayan. There is chinta and anuchinta. And anuchinta is deep concentrations of those things, what has happened. And chinta means you are just thinking one time. Anuchintayan, and anuchintayan comes with abhyas, which is practice. By step practice, you will come to the stage of removing your distraction. But if that intensity of distraction is so high and you are putting in concentrated effort, you are not going to do it. People say, if you are I want to lose 20 pound fat, can you give me a tablet in 20 seconds? Can you dissolve it? If somebody is giving, probably you are getting a lot of bad effect in your body, isn't it? So what is the way to dissolve the things? Natural ways, by doing exercise, by doing some natural means which will reduce the body things. But if you go too much of artificial means, you will impact other part of your body. So that means let the distraction, let's acknowledging the distraction is a great success. And then finding a solution gradually, then you'll come to the stage of complete peace. And what we read in text 12, how do you get peace? The peace is a reward by paying the price of renunciation. You got the point. That is Krishna is saying. Peace is the reward, paying the price of renunciation. So if you are not renouncing, where the peace then? And if you are not renouncing, you need to see what are you I'm not attached to. And that attachment is causing distraction for me. Isn't it? Okay, we'll take one or two more questions, probably. Anyone on the back side? Nobody has any questions? You got everything understood? Yes, Sri Kumar Prabhuji. Sorry, I didn't see this way.
Thank you, Prabhuji. In your lecture, you mentioned, Prabhuji, that the first 6 chapters of the Bhagavad Gita is Karma Yoga, and the last is Jnana Yoga, and in between is Bhakti Yoga. But for folks who are new, they are aware of Karma and Jnana, but they are not aware of Karma Yoga and Jnana Yoga. If you could highlight the differences between that.
Yeah, that's a good point. So just like as Prabhuji mentioned, what is the difference between Karma, Yoga and Karma? So we call Karma good karma, bad karma, right? Which is, and then akarma, bikarma, sakarma, and akarma. 3 things. So if you are following traffic protocols, stop sign, stop, 5 seconds, then you move, red light, you are stopping. So you are doing what? Good karma? Because you are following these standards. So similarly, this Bhagavad Gita is also a manual for human beings. How to follow, what to eat, what not to eat, whom to worship, whom not to do worship, how to develop mode of goodness, etc., etc. So it's a kind of a religious book of a manual for human being. So when you follow this one, just as a ritual, without knowing anything, connections, that's like becoming a karma. And bikarma means, which is against the principles of these religious things. If something is said, worship God, no, I worship me. He said, don't drink liquor, he says, drink liquor, etc., etc. So that is likely bikarma. And sakarma. Karma yoga means, Prabhupada mentioned, yoga means connections. 1 + 1 is yoga. So when you are connecting your karma to God, that is karma yogi. When you are connecting your karma just for the sake of maintaining your family, I am doing a good karma, then you are a good karmi. But you are not a karma yogi. Karma yogi means you are connecting to God. Similarly, jnana is also, there are various types of jnana, and which is the Rajavidya Rajaguhyam, the spiritual knowledge. That is the best of knowledge. Out of all, adhyatmic knowledge, the best knowledge. So material knowledge, which is you know how the building is constructed, you can make a blueprint and build, construct. This is a material knowledge. So all kind of knowledges are there. Out of that, science of the spiritual knowledge is there. That's also jnani. But Jnana Yoga is that Jnana you are connecting to not know about the Supreme Absolute Truth. Either impersonalist or personal, it doesn't matter. Then you are Jnana Yogi. You are Jnani, just know the science of things. Science of those things also, which is Jnana, that is also Jnani. You understand between Jnani and Karmi? Karmi means who is a good citizen, staying in his home, no clue of what is God is that, no clue of anything, but he is performing his duties. Karma, Kausalam. They are like just Karmi. But the same karma you are doing, I am God conscious, God fear, oh I am doing it. I have to put all the trees, compost and things because it's a nature. Nature is connected to Krishna. In God connections, that is Karma Yogi. Jnana, similarly, I am learning these things to help a temple build this whole thing. That is Jnana Yogi. But you are making in Las Vegas, you are being a big castle, big gambling spots, a hotel. There's also Jnana is there. Sukruti is there, right? But that is Duskruti. That's also they are Jnanis. But the Jnana Yogi is that Jnana is connected in understanding or assimilating the positions of the absolute truth, then it's a Jnana Yogi. And Dhyana Yogi, Karma Yogi. There are various yogis are there. So those things which is mentioned, and that's called Bhakti Yogi. People say he has Bhakti. There are many Bhaktis, such as Desa Bhakti, about patriotism. Patriotism is the last word of the scoundrels. Sorry, I'm telling you. So there is nothing is likely patriotism has any meanings because the global is one order. The global world is one order, one community, one world. We live in that. If you make too much of partisans, you develop patriotism, then you become racism, then you become what not. All nonsenseism will come into your heart. So that's why the big philosopher says patriotism last word for the scoundrels. So we have to develop patriotism rather than towards God consciousness, spreading about God consciousness, where we give this knowledge. So Desa Bhakti, Raja Bhakti, Matru Bhakti, Pitru Bhakti, Bhatru Bhakti, Guru Bhakti, so many bhaktis are there. But there is no Bhagavata Bhakti. Bhagavata Bhakti hinasya, their body and like, which is called Lokasya Rajamandanam, means is likely dead body you are decorating because Bhagavad Bhakti hinasya. You do not have the possessions of Bhagavad Bhakti. If you do not have Bhagavad Bhakti, you can have a Raja Bhakti, Desa Bhakti, Pitru Bhakti, it is useless. Because you do not have the facilities for, and ultimately what Bhakti you should get it? Desa Bhakti, America Bhakti. Today is there, after maybe a few years, the America may be divided into 5 parts. We may be living in West Coast, another country, right? The Dilip Hai Prabhu, they are asking for, they wanted to make California another country. Who knows? We may get another country. Then we will have to go to Denver, then we need a visa. So we will get, because 1947, how many? 1911, if you look into our Indian global map, before 150 years ago, the whole country, Nepal, Pakistan, Bangladesh, you can see it was part of broader India, greater India. 1947, it is divided. So expansionism. In 1947, you compare the global map of India and compare the global map of China. What happened in 50 years, 70 years? China has doubled its map, India has reduced half. So similarly, today's America is so big, maybe another 50 years, who knows, you may break into another 3 countries. Because ideological difference may happen. So then you can say, Desbhakti to whom? Okay, you came from Denver, now you are living in California. Desbhakti to whom? Denver or California? Colorado? No. So Desbhakti and all is temporary, my dear friends. Don't get swept away with such things. Because today you may be born as a brown, tomorrow you may be born as a white, day after tomorrow in another life you may be born as a black man. So all things can happen. But our bhakti to Guru and Krishna, that is eternal. Better to try to acquire those things. Let's not get swayed away with such bhakti, Desa Bhakti, Raj Bhakti, other bhaktis. So we should be focused on Bhagavad Bhakti. Make sense, Prabhu? So they said me that we need to extend until 10 p.m. Sorry, not 10 p.m. I mean, 10 more minutes. You guys looks like everybody, oh my God, 10 p.m. Looking for a way whether we close all the doors. No door open. No, 10 more minutes. So I would suggest we'll take one more question and do a one bhajan. How about that? Okay. Last, anything from online? No, okay. Anyone here? Last chance. Little boy is raising hand. Okay, give him mic. He wants to say something. Well, let's hear his words. You speak on one's behalf, okay. You convey the message, translate into. You want to say something? What's your name? Just tell your name. Huh? No, I think microphone is not on. Can you help? Okay, say it, your name.
I want to become.
You want to do Krishna Bhakti?
Yeah.
Hari Bol. That's a great statement. It's not a question. You want to Krishna Bhakti, it's itself a great statement.
Huh.
I am so pleased to hear that you want to. Okay, that's good. That's good for you today.
Yeah, me too.
Okay. He's demanding his father to be also Krishna Bhakta. Hari Bol. You are real Prahlad Maharaj, incarnated here.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, let's sing a song, okay? Hari Bol Srivas Pandit Prabhu, Jai Ho. Let's. Yasomati Nandan, can you put it? So please come forward a little bit. Yasomati Nandana Brajavara Nagara Gokula Ranjana Kana Brajavara Nagara Gokula Yasomati Nandana Brajavara Nagara Gokula Ranjana Kana Yasomati Nandana Brajavara Nagara Gokula Ranjana Kana Gopi Parana Dhana Madana Manohara Kaliya Damana Vidhana 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 Amala Harinam Amiya Vilasa Amala Harinam Amiya Vilasa Amala Harinam Amiya Vilasa Amala Harinam Amiya Vilasa Vipina Purandara Navina Nagara Bara Vansi Vadana Subasa Vipina Purandara Navina Nagara Bara Vansi Vadana Subasa Vipina Purandara Sundara Navina Nagara Vara Vansi Vadana Subasa Pina Purandara Navina Nagara Vara Vansi Vadana Subasa Brajajana Palana Asura Nasana Nanda Godhana Rakhovala Nanda Godhana Rakhovala Brajajana Palana Asura Nasana Nanda Godhana Rakhovala Govinda Madhava Navanita Taskara Sundara Nanda Gopala 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 Yamuna Tatachara Gopi Vasanahara Rasa Rasika Kripa Moya Yamuna Tatachara Gopi Vasanahara Rasa Rasika Kripa Moya Sri Radha Vallabha Vrindavana Natavara Bhakati Vinoda Asraya Sri Radha Vallabha Vrindavana Natavara Bhakati Vinoda Asraya Sri Radha Vallabha Vrindavana Natavara Bhakati Vinoda Asraya Bhakati Vinoda Asraya Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Nitai Gaur Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Nitai Gaur Hari Bol Jaya Jaya Prabhupada 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Prabhupada Jaya Jaya Prabhupada Gautam Sri Radha Madan Mohan Bhagavan ki Sriman Mahaprabhu ki Sri Lakshmi Narasimha Devi ki Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki Gaur Premanandi. So now we'll have the Artik. So please keep all the cushions on the corner. and then stand up, and we'll have the artik, and then Narsimha prayer, then prasadam. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Hari Bol. How are you? Hare Krishna. Okay. Okay, thank you very much.
But you have to call in. Oh, anyway, I'm here.
Hare Krishna. Hare. Yeah. We can start. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prastaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pacharini Nevasesha Sunyavadi Prastyachadishatarini Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Haribol. Oh, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Oh, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Oh, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Oh, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Oh, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Oh, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Oh, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Oh, Jaya Sachinandana, Jaya Sachinandana. Oh, Jaya Sachinandana, Jaya Sachinandana. Jaya Sachinandana, Gaura Hari. Oh, Jaya Sachinandana, Gaura Hari. Oh, Gaura Hari. Oh, Gaura Hari. Jaya Sachinandana Gaura Hari. Oh, Jaya Sachinandana Gaura Hari. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Oh, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Oh, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Govinda Jaya Jaya, Gopal Jaya Jaya. Oh, Govinda Jaya Jaya, Gopal Jaya Jaya. Radha Ramana Hari Govinda Jaya Jaya. Radha Ramana Hari Govinda Jaya Jaya. Oh, Govinda Jaya Jaya, Gopal Jaya Jaya. Oh, Govinda Jaya Jaya, Gopal Jaya Jaya. Oh, Radha Ramana Hari Govinda Jaya Jaya. Oh, Radha Ramana Hari Govinda Jaya Jaya. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol. Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol. Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Oh, Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Harinam Sankirtan ki, Srila Prabhupada ki, Nita Gaur Premanande, Hari 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 Bol. Jai Ho. Okay. Jai Ho Vishnupad Paramahamsa Paravajakacharya Astotarasat His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj Srila Prabhupada ki Jayam Vishnupad Paramahamsa Paravajakacharya Hostotar His Divine Grace Shri Shri Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj Srila Prabhupada ki Ananta Koti Vaishnav Vrinda ki Namacharya Shri Haridas Thakur ki प्रेम से कहो जय श्री कृष्ण जैठानिया प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्री वासरी घोर भक्त वृंद की श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गो गोपिना श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरि गोवर्धन की श्री वृंदावन धाम की श्री नवद्वीप मायापुर धाम की श्री जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की गंगा माई की जमुना माई की तुलसी देवी की भक्ति देवी की सांब भक्त वृंद की Nitya Ghor Premanande. All glories to humble devotees. All glories to humble devotees. All glories to humble devotees. All glories of glorious lotus feet of Shishi Guru Angoranga. Srila Prabhupada ki.
Hare Krishna. Please be seated. We'll have Narsinga Arati. And we'd like to dedicate today's Narsinga Arati to His Grace Radha Vallabh Prabhu's mother, Shri Madhurima Patnaik Mataji. As most of you know that she is critically ill and is hospitalized in India. So let's all pray to Shri Shri Lord Narsingadev. If he so desire, please protect Shri Madhurima Mataji so that she can recover as soon as possible and protect her from this crisis. Thank you for considering the request. Hare Krishna.
Jai Shri Narsingadev Bhagavan ki. Namaste Narsinghaya. Namaste Narsinghaya. Praladadaine. Praladadaine. Hiranyakashipurvakshaha. Hiranyakashipurvakshaha. Shilatangkanakalaye. Shilatangkanakalaye. Ito Nrsimha Parato Nrsimha. Ito Nrsimha Parato Nrsimha. Next slide. Ito Nrsimha Parato Nrsimha. Yato Yato Yamitato Nrsimha. Yato Yato Yamitato Nrsimha. Bahi Nrsimha Hridaye Nrsimha. Bahi Nrsimha Hridaye Nrsimha. O Narasingha Madim Sharanam Prapade. Narasingha Madim Sharanam Prapade. Tava Kara Kamala Varena Kama अद्भुतशृङ्गा दलिता हिरण्यकशिपु तनुभृङ्गा केशवधृता नरहरिरूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे तव कर कमल वरेणका मधुतशृङ्गा दलिता हिरण्यकशिपु तनुभृङ्गा केशवधृता नरहरिरूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे तव कर कमल वरेणका अद्भुतशृङ्गा दलिता हिरण्यकशिपु तनुभृङ्गा केशवधृता नरहरिरूपा जय लक्ष्मी नरसिंह Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Radha Madan Mohan, Radha Madan Mohan, Shri Radhe. Jaya Radha Madan Mohan, Radha Madan Mohan, Shri Radhe. Jaya Lakshmi Narasimha, Jaya Narahari, Jaya Lakshmi Narasimha, Jaya Narahari. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol. Nitai Gaur Premanande, Hari Hari Bol.
Can someone please turn on the lights in the back? Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Please have a seat for a few more minutes. We'll like to make some announcements and then we will serve Prasad. Hare Krishna. Thank you all for joining us for tonight's Sunday Feast Festival here at ISKCON of Silicon Valley. This is the last Sunday of this year 2025. It's just few days away from the new year. Hope you had a very blissful and happy whole year. And we are also inching towards, this is the end of the quarter century of this 21st century, right? 25 years. So ISKCON of Silicon Valley, started around late 90s, the 1990s. So we can consider that this is the first quarter century of ISV as well. So we had amazing progress we did here at ISKCON of Silicon Valley. So let's thank everyone of all the congregation members for doing the amazing service. Hare Krishna. And with that, we also like to thank all of you for joining us tonight for Sunday Feast Festival here at ISKCON of Silicon Valley. So let's give a big round of applause to everyone. We'll also like to thank all our online viewers as well. So let's give them a big round of applause. Today's Krishna Katha and discourse was brought to us by His Grace Balimardana Prabhu. So let's express our gratitude and thank him for an excellent class. Hari 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 Bol. We'll also like to thank His Great Jagannath Prabhu, who has recently moved to ISKCON of Silicon Valley with his wife, who is sister of His Grace Hanspriya Mataji. So let's thank Jagannath Prabhu for leading the Narshinga, for leading the Aarti. Hari Hari Bol. And our guest Priya Kishori Mataji for leading the Nashima Aarti. Hari Bol. So anyone coming here for the first time? Thank you. We have quite a few devotees who is coming here for the first time. Thank you. So thank you all for joining us. If you could be of any assistance or any help, please reach out to me. My name is Sri Gopal Das or Hanspriya Mataji right there in the corner. We would like to help you in any way we can. Thank you. And let's chant one Mahamantra for all our newcomers. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. we have a service opportunity for today for sponsoring the feast. If anyone would like to spontaneously sponsor, please reach out. We would be happy to help you sponsor your sponsorship. Hare Krishna. So with that, we would like to thank the cooks. I think we have an excellent menu today, an extended menu for the last Sunday feast of this year. And the whole cooking effort was led by Her Grace Krishangi Mataji and were helped by numerous ISV devotees. So let's thank all the helpers and Her Grace Krishangi Mataji for today's cooking. Hari 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 Bol. Do we have any other announcements? Okay, if you haven't heard. So 1st of January, we're going to have a Kirtan event here at ISKCON of Silicon Valley, which will start around 6 p.m. We'll go till 8 p.m. and then we will have a Aarti. So please join us for a Kirtan on the 1st of January here at ISKCON of Silicon Valley. And with that, on 31st of December, as Mataji was mentioning, that we have a lot of service in the kitchen and in the temple area that we do lot of cleaning. So if you are inspired to join us to clean the temple and the kitchen, please join us on 31st December. Hare Krishna.
So what we have been doing from last few years is on 31st, it's Anartha Nivritti Day. So even in DT jewelries, you see excess tag, blue tag, we take it out. In the parking lot, you see those ice box, we remove it. In the kitchen, you see things that's excess, we clean it out. So basically, 31st is off, and instead of looking for some party to go, we just have a party in-house. So come and we clean out everything that's excess, and it's kind of meditation of Anartha Nivritti. So we will start that at 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. So 2 p.m. to 6 p.m., come everyone. We have service for small kids. They can wipe those zafus you see that is in the back and those cushions. We want to clean up, lot of cleaning. So meditation would be, let's clean the heart and let's start the 2026 with the freshness. And then on the 1st, we're going to have throughout the day visitors. Malini is going to have the book table set up. We have a devotee who is going to receiving guests, giving out prasadam. And if you are coming, please make sure you leave the parking lot empty for the new visitors to come. Because that's the day that we are expecting so many people to just walk in. And we want to make sure that this door is open for everyone. They have enough parking space. The place is spotless. There is a prasadam for everyone throughout the day. There is a books going to be given out. So you can come join on the January 1st as well. Okay, Hare Krishna.
So we have a couple of sponsors for tonight's feast. The first sponsor is Anonymous, and the family is sponsoring for the well-being of their son. So let's thank them for sponsoring tonight's feast. So let's chant one Mahamantra for the protection of their son. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So Mukta Sood Mataji is also sponsoring today's feast in the memory of her husband. So she is right now writing the check, so we'll invite her as soon as she is done. But we just got a notification for another special sponsorship for tonight's feast. So His Grace Balimardana Prabhu's birthday is tomorrow. And Ananda Mataji, Her Grace Ananda Mataji is sponsoring today's feast in honor of His Grace Balimardana Prabhu's birthday tomorrow. Hare Krishna. Yeah. I'll help you. Would you like to say a few words?
It's okay. Yeah, today is my husband's birthday. He passed away 7-8 years ago. And he was a great devotee of Krishna. We are from Boise, Idaho. We were regular going there. And now since he has gone, so whenever I come here, I try to come to this temple. And I'm blessed that I was here. And he said we could still sponsor the feast. I sponsored the feast for Boise temple, but I was just literally crying this morning because I couldn't do it to Vrindavan. I missed it. And somehow I heard this announcement, and it touched my heart, and I said, oh, I can still do it for him today here. I'm very grateful to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mataji. Thank you. Hare Krishna. And we have some prasad for you. Yeah, let me. Yeah, this.
I heard this announcement.
Here. Thank you. Thank you. And please take the box. If you are in a hurry, we will arrange you a box to go. Hare Krishna. And Balimardana Prabhu, please come if you like. Hare Krishna. Please welcome Balimardana Prabhu. Hari Bol. As I was saying that, ISKCON of Silicon Valley was started around late 1990s, right? Yeah, so it's almost like 25 years. And Balimardana Prabhu has been there in, I think, early 2000s, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, almost, again, at 25 years, almost 25 years here at ISKCON of Silicon Valley. So thank you, Balimardana Prabhu, for inspiring all of us, for, continuing our spiritual journey here at ISKCON of Silicon Valley, and for all your services. Thank you, Hare Krishna. Would you like to say a few words?
Yes, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna. I'd like to express my deepest gratitude to all of you for really allowing me to serve in the community, and this is good time that 25 years really. I came to ISV May 20th, 2000. So all 25 years. So I know Hansapriya Mataji, Srivas Pandit Prabhu and Vishwapati Prabhu and many of there in the early beginning stage. We used to have, as Vaisheshika Maharaj mentioned many times, that how we moved from Foxworthy past the New Jersey Avenue, Foxworthy, and then Bascom, and then here. It's a great opportunity to be united and we serve. And Vaisheshika Maharaj says that if you serve a community for 40 years, you know something. 20 years been half. So, nevertheless, but I am aspiring all of your association and blessings to be part of this greatest community of ISV, which is becoming a greater ISV now, all around the Bay Area and Silicon Valley. And we wanted to expand our Sankirtan movement. So please pray for me, pray for our family so that we can serve under the leadership of Vaisheshika Maharaj and Nirkula Mataji and the association of all the devotees of ISV. Hare Krishna, Om Tat Sat. Thank you.
Thank you, Balimardana Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Now we'll go to Prasad Sevya Prayers. If there is no other announcements. Hare Krishna. Any youth is here? Anyone would like to lead? Balimardana Prabhu, please lead the.
So we'll recite it together, okay? Sarira vidyajal jorendriya taheka jive fele vishaya sagare tar madhe jivati lobhamaya sudurmati take jeta kathina sansare Krishna bado dayamaya karibare jiva jaya सप्रसाद अन्ना दिलो भाई से अन्ना मृत पाओ राधा कृष्ण गुण गाओ प्रेम डाको श्री चैतन्य निताई महाप्रसादे गोविंदे नाम ब्राह्मणे वैष्णवे सर्व पुण्य पतम राजन विश्वास नैव जायते प्रसादे सर्व दुःखानां हानिरस्यते जायते प्रसन्न चेत सायासु बुद्धि पर्यावितिष्ठते तयोपभुक्ता श्रगंधा वासोलंकार चर्चिता उच्चिष्ट भोजिनो दासस्तव मयं जयेमहि सूक्ष्मं पर्युषितं वापि नीतं वा दूरते सता प्राप्तिमात्रेण भोक्तव्यं नात्र कालविचारणा न देशनियमस्तत्र न कालनियमस्तथा प्राप्तमन्नं द्रुतं शिष्टे भोक्तव्यं हरिरब्रवीत् महाप्रसादम की जय। श्री राधा मदन मोहन महाप्रसादम की जय। निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल।